G'day, I'm Calamari, and on this episode we're going to upgrade some brakes on the 34.
Testimony, it can change one life for real. Oh yeah. Was I heard a testimony and it changed my life for real. Oh yeah.
So we're going to be upgrading the brakes on the R34 with some slotted disc brakes and some what do you call them, Adam? INTIMA brake pads. I can't talk. So we have some slotted rear disc brakes and we've got some slotted front. Now I know you guys are looking at this like, oh, they're not brand new. They're gonna be shit. They're not gonna last you too long. But the thing is, these rear ones, they are second hand, but they were brand new. They've never been on a car. They've just sat in someone's backyard for a bit in the box. So I got them for way cheaper. And then these guys have apparently been on the car for less than 1,000 kilometers. So there's no lips. They're like great. They've just got a bit of surface rust on them, which will go once you put them on the car. But obviously I wasn't going to buy second-hand brake pads because I'm not that scum. But these guys, these brake pads by INTIMA, these are the SR series Ultimate Street and Track Performance pads. These guys apparently are really good, like just for a bit of street and track days, like these are just going to perform absolutely awesome. So inside we've got these. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Look how cool these look. Look at the packaging and everything comes with some cool instructions, and they just make them look so cool. Like, look how cool that is. That is actually pretty cool, and they are pretty damn thick. So these are going to be awesome on the track and awesome for everyday use, which is what I want, because this isn't an everyday track car. It'll be on the street most of its life, and then here and there we'll take it to a few track days and yeah, put her through her limits. So, and especially when you're pushing a bit of power, you want something to stop you. The brakes on these, I think are the original. Like, these have not been changed and they are horrible. Like, even at 100 kilometers trying to put on a brake, you got so much shudder. So these guys are gonna definitely change that and should be really awesome. So let's get to it.
First things first, get the car off the ground and all four wheels off. And don't do this. The factory R34 GTT brake calipers feature a quick release system that makes life a lot easier when replacing the brake pads, especially if you're at the track and are in need of some new brake pads ASAP.
Oh, is there anything on that?
Just.
Shit. Is there, yeah, what's the other one like in that?
Generally there's worse because it's the inner.
Makes me feel good that we're doing this. They were horrible though. Oh, how's that?
Not ideal, but not the worst. Like, they're all even, there's nothing falling off of them.
In order to remove the brake caliper, there are two big bolts on the inner side that need to be undone. Zip tying the brake caliper to something instead of it dangling from the brake line while you replace your rotor. And don't we all love free stuff?
What's that? Oh, no way.
Especially the extra 10 horsepower from each sticker.
Oh yeah! Oh shit.
Happy boy sticker.
Yeah, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah. I'm gonna put this in a sacred place. Can't go out, sorry buddy.
It definitely helps to have a mate when doing this job, especially if they know what they're doing. Sometimes it is easier to push the piston back in order to put the new brake pads in. The brake pads are supported by one plate, which is then locked in by a clip which is found on the inner side of the caliper. 2 pins are then pushed in to keep everything together. If you are having difficulty trying to get your rotor off like Adam, usually there are 2 bolt holes for you to put bolts into to help you press the rotor off.
Some more stuff. I need more tools, Josh.
What do you need?
Oh, right, any like ratchets or something. Oh, yeah, we got to do that. I need to lean back more. Alright, there we go.
Right.
Should be good
I look very like retarded. Oh, that's so cold.
Finally, we moved on to the other side.
I struggle too much putting that on.
Shut up. Just can't get this in, man, eh?
Oh, that was so much nicer than the other side. The other side was a battle.
I don't know if I'm threading this.
Slotted, dimpled. Oh, look. I can go in the bin. Oh, still. You struggling a bit there, mate?
So hopeless. I can't even get a screw in, dude.
If you have brake fade tomorrow, I'm gonna be so mad.
Hey?
I'm gonna be so mad if you have brake fade tomorrow.
I'm gonna be really angry if dude, Oh, I'm hitting 120 up. My brake's not working. What do I do?
I can't stop.
It'd be so sad because like, I can't even like go to a workshop and say, yo, you stuffed up my brakes and my car has crashed.
Yeah,
You paid for it.
there's video evidence of you doing it.
Like, yeah, I have to come to you and be like, yo, my car crashed. You're paying. I'm kidding.
I'm only doing the back one, you're doing the front one. That's more important.
Diagnose the issue. Front brake pads are open. I'm actually struggling, eh? Like I can't get one screw in there.
Can you not find the hole?
Maybe we'll just use rear brakes. Yeah, that's it.
Handbrake all day.
Just constant. Fully hectic circuit drift car.
I have a feeling that would start smoking fairly quickly.
What is this doing?
The later the night, the tireder we got.
I could start a song off that, eh?
So I did. Now that all the parts have been upgraded, it's time to get all the existing air out of the system by bleeding the brakes.
Just tell me when, mate.
Pump.
It is very hard. Harder than hard.
Alright, pump it up again, then keep your foot on it and like,
Yeah.
it'll go to the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she's saying all the way down.
Good.
She felt good. Pump her.
Yep.
Pumping. She's hard as, man. Stiff. Oh, she's sinking down again.
While we act silly and do this bleeding process, the master cylinder cap should be left off while I pump the brake until a solid feeling, while Adam undoes the bleed nipple, releasing any air or brake fluid compressed by my right foot into the small bottle.
Per hour, out coming to a stop with 300 to 400 meters between each slowdown. I gotta actually take care. Wait. Okay, I'll start over. Basic bed-in procedure. After installing new or machined rotors, perform 8 to 10 slowdown, applying moderate pressure from approximately 60 kilometers per hour without coming to a stop with 300 to 400 meters between each slowdown. And then you got more steps. Important initial brake bed-in. Make sure you read your instructions, guys, because they will get you not in a wall.
Make sure you do not run your master cylinder dry. Always checking it, always topping it up if needed. And make sure no brake fluid drips onto anything it can eat. Repeating the same process we did for the fronts, now for the rears. Now that all the brakes are bled, it's time to go for a drive, follow the bed-in procedure, and chuck all the old stuff in the bin.
I'll have a handful and you can have a handful.
I'll just chuck a whole disc.
Whole disc? I don't know if it'll fit.